Hello, it's Jason with Benelevate, and if you're watching this video, you might need to consolidate some of your federal student loans to position them for public service loan forgiveness. So in the interest of time, let's get right to it. If we do this right between this video and the actual application, you can be done all of this in 10 minutes or less. Now that said, we know this process can be intimidating, but if you follow these steps, you'll be in compliance with current regulations. Now before we start, please make sure you have your driver's license available. And please also note that if you have Parent Plus loans that you've taken out for a child, this tutorial does not apply to you. Now, the first thing you're going to need to do is log into your studentaid.gov account from the home page or from the Consolidation launcher, which is linked here in the description below. Next, you'll be taken to the Consolidation tool outlining the 5 required steps here. Now, step 1 is going to list all of your federal student loans. To find out which ones, if any, need to be consolidated for public service loan forgiveness, run your cursor over the question mark underneath loan type for each loan. As you can see here, this says underneath direct subsidized loan. Any loan with the word direct in front of it does not need to be consolidated for public service loan forgiveness. We are looking for FFEL and Perkins in any of these titles. And if you see FFEL or Perkins, this loan does need to be consolidated for PSLF. Now you want to make sure that only the loans that don't say direct are checked for your consolidation. We're not going to add any additional loans here. So the loans that you've checked, if they say FFEL or Perkins, will appear in total down here, your total loan consolidation amount and its interest rate. From here, they're going to ask you about the grace period. You do not want to delay any processing for your consolidation. We want to do this as soon as possible to meet current deadlines. And then underneath here, we're assuming if you're watching this video, you're pursuing public service loan forgiveness or thinking about it. So you would click yes here. And then you'll need to choose a loan servicer. And this should be Mohila, which is listed in the drop-down menu here. We're choosing Mohila because they are the contracted servicer for the public service loan forgiveness program. And when you've done all this, you'll simply click continue. Next, you'll be prompted to choose a repayment plan for your new consolidated loan. If you're pursuing public service loan forgiveness, you're likely going to use an income-driven repayment plan so that your future payments will also qualify. In this section, we'll simply answer the questions related to estimating your payments, that is, your tax filing status, an estimate of your adjusted gross income, your family size, and what state you reside in. If you already know what repayment plan you're going to be choosing, you can bypass the payment estimator as well as the explanation of each of these income-driven repayment plans and choose, in this case, we'll choose revised pay-as-you-earn for this profile and click continue. Next, you're going to be asked some employment and family size information. Do you work for a nonprofit or government organization? If you're pursuing PSLF, the answer will be yes here. And do you have dependent children or other dependents? Will be asked here. And then for your marital status, you'll state this. The last question regarding if you're placed on the ICR or income contingent repayment plan, since that's typically not a plan used to pursue PSLF, we typically advise to say no here and click continue. You'll then be prompted to import your tax information directly from the IRS. So we'll click continue here to do so. And you'll answer a few further questions. Did you file jointly with your spouse? Are you separated from your spouse? Then you'll be asked if you filed a tax return for the last 2 years. If we say yes here, you'll also be asked, has your income significantly decreased, or have you lost your job or experienced reduced wages? The reason they ask this question is because if your previous year's tax return indicate a higher income than you're earning now, you'll want to document your income in such a way that you get lower payments than what the tax return indicates. In this case, we'll say no, it has not decreased. After you've completed your repayment plan selection and income documentation, if appropriate, you'll then be taken to the terms and conditions page for the new loan. You'll be asked to certify that you understand and have read this. I want to point your attention specifically to section 16 of the new promissory note, which specifically states that public service loan forgiveness is available to you with the new loan. When you're comfortable with these terms and conditions, you'll click that you've read and understand them and move on to the next section. Next, you'll be prompted to complete your personal information, your own individual information, your driver's license information, which is why we asked you to have that available earlier, and then your address, contact information, best time to contact you, your employer's information, as well as reference information, which will pre-populate in the drop-down menu if you had references on a prior federal student loan. Once this is complete, you'll move on to the signature section. Here, you'll verify all of the information that you just entered, take one last look at your loans and your details, and then that will be it for now. Once you've completed this final step, you'll be sent a confirmation, and over the next few weeks, your loan servicer will become MOHELA if you're pursuing PSLF, if they're not your loan servicer already. Your consolidated loans will become direct loans, and MOHELA will confirm exactly what your monthly payments will be. Your income-driven repayment plan will cover all of your federal student loans, not just those you consolidated. To count payments on direct loans towards public service loan forgiveness, you'll need to use the PSLF help tool. We recommend doing this annually. Benelevate clients will receive annual support to meet current and evolving requirements. Email us at help@benelevate.com with questions, and remember, till debt do us part. Thank you.